All right, so this is for the Old Lady in a Cave brainstorming session. So guys, this is what we have to do. We have to come up with our own take on this one story. And the story goes like this. This guy decides that one day he wants to go out and find the truth. And his wife says, great idea, get the hell out of the house. So he heads out and learns that there's an old lady who lives in a cave who knows the truth. He gets there and she says, yes, I'll teach you the truth. Just help me out for a few years. He does so, and then once she's told him the entire truth, he says, this is great. Now I know everything. What can I do for you? And she says, when you go out, tell everyone that I'm young and beautiful. So now, let's throw ideas out there. What are we going to do about this?
Okay, when you tell me this story, the first thing that I think is, like, make it all, like, new ways to make it digital, make it, like, coding. Like, he wants to know, like, how to make, like, the best code and stuff like that. And then he goes to, I don't know.
I thought you said codeine.
No, like coding. Like coding, like being an awesome code monkey or whatever. So it's like for somehow to, like, go to this place with unnetworked computers and just learn how to, like, make the best software in the universe and everything. And then at the end, he's like, what do you want people to tell me about you? And then, I don't know, like, because she's like, it's a girl. And that would be weird because coding and crap like that and learning how to make everything, you would expect a dude to be. He
could be like Mark Zuckerberg.
No.
Who goes out to find the truth, and it's Steve Jobs in a cave.
Yes, if it was animated. But, I mean, we could really shoot it like that. It would be cool. With, like, computers and screens. No? You don't like that? What?
You could shoot the what? So it's like
he goes to this, like woman in a cave, which is really
Tron?
just... Well, kind of like Tron, but, like, he goes to this, like, apartment with this, like, little lady, but she can, like, basically program the software of the universe, but she's on unnetworked computers. It's like, she's just like, screw the internet.
She's the Oracle.
Shut up, this isn't the Matrix.
Sounds like the Matrix.
It sounds like the Matrix.
Does it sound like the Matrix?
I like it. This relates to the Matrix.
Yeah.
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon. She could have a bunch of bent spoons in her drawer, and he pulls it open. She's like, make me a cup of tea, and then it's like all bent spoons, and he's like, he doesn't know what's going on.
There is no truth, only spoon.
There is no Dana, only spoon. Anyway, fine. What do you think? I just somehow technology. Go.
I'm actually thinking the opposite. I'm thinking, like, fantasy, archaic medieval times with, like, I don't know, because I just picture, like, he's looking for the truth and his wife's at home saying, get out, and she's like,
swaddling her kids.
Swaddling her kids because she's afraid if she doesn't swaddle them, their limbs will get all, like, bent and stuff, because they literally thought that in medieval times.
But I'm just...
in the Dark Ages.
I'm thinking, to me, it's kind of like a more innocent time.
Okay, so, like, what? He would learn how to count to 50? I don't... Like, what? Or is papyrus involved?
What?
Well, I don't know. It's just like, you're like, the more, like, they didn't know as much. Like, I read somewhere that, I don't even know because I don't.
See, what I think it should be, no matter what we end up doing for the video, it ends with, the more you know.
The more you know.
Oh, nice.
That's hilarious. Okay, I do love that. But I'm saying, in the medieval times, in the Dark Ages, after all that plague wiped out everybody, it was like... a lifetime of knowledge wouldn't even be like one copy of the New York Times was how much the average person would know. So when you say medieval times, it's like, it's like, you know everything, lady in a cave, but, like, really you don't know that much. You know? Or.
Sorry, I was thinking we could do it so it's completely futuristic industrial, right?
I love industrial.
Like, sort of worn down, heavy gear spinning, like, spinning saws and stuff, and there's, like, robots, like, going around, and, like, it could actually be... No, the guy is a robot. His wife is a robot.
Okay.
And so he's trying to go and figure
George
things
Jetson.
out. And no, like, more think, like...
No, he's a robot, I get it.
Almost steampunk future robots.
Nice.
And then
steampunk is so hot right now.
Then at the end... He flips around, gets his arm cut off. He says, I can put my arm back on. You can't.
Wait a second. I watched this in 1992.
But don't you you think it would be apropos?
Yes.
I was going to go with in a galaxy far, far away.
God.
One young boy wants to become a Jedi, and so has to go to Yoda, who lives in a cave.
Or a swamp.
Or swamp, after, of course.
Okay, wait. Everybody's forgetting the point here. At the end of the story, he says, "What do you want me to do?" And she's like, "Tell people I'm young and beautiful." Isn't that the whole point of the story? Shouldn't we talk about that really quickly?
And the fact that...
How do we hammer that point? That's why my whole thing about the technology, he says, "What do you want?" And she's like, "Tell everybody I'm a young Asian man." Because they wouldn't... They'd be like, yeah, that fits knowing about how to software program.
Is that what you thought was young and beautiful?
No. I'm saying in terms of being a crazy...
That's the lie?
No, it's not a lie. It's that, would you think that like an overweight, ugly old woman would be the best coder in the world? Or would you think a young Japanese dude whose dad owns a software company would be better at writing a software program? I'm not being racist. I'm being legitimate.
It sounds racist.
I know, it does sound racist when I say it out loud. But in my brain, it wasn't racist. It was just like stereotypical, which is what we would stereotypically think, that a person who would know everything about everything would be young and beautiful.
But as soon as you use your stereotypes and apply labels to it, then it becomes racist.
All right, so let's combine these ideas. In a computer-generated world, in medieval times,
yes,
one young man has to go through... Robot man has to go through the post-apocalyptic industrial wasteland.
Yes.
To find his Jedi teacher.
Yes.
Who, after teaching him the whole truth...
Yes.
Says, don't tell them I'm a little green alien. Tell them I'm a young Asian man.
Yes.
The more you know.
The more you know.